Up, Wedding Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction is going to be for Nanatsu no Tazai, chapter 185, and I'm really on a high right now because I just did Fairy Tail chapter 495 Manga Nerdigan live reaction, and that chapter was fucking good. So let's keep the momentum going with the Nanatsu no Taizai. And last week's chapter was already getting freaking awesome with Estarossa versus Escanor, and at the end of chapter 184, this was a couple weeks ago, excuse me, the sun was at its peak. And the battle was just getting really intense, and it was like a battle of the trolls in the sense. So we got the chapter is called Pride versus Charity, and I have Levi reading this with me, and hopefully you don't jinx the goddamn chapter like you've been jinxing chapters already. I don't know why. Levi's been every time I do Manga Nerdigan live reactions with Levi lately, he's been jinxing chapters ever since this last Attack on Titan chapter. He's been jinxing chapters. Don't jinx the chapter, Levi. I swear to Kami, if you jinx the chapter, I will be mad at you and won't do any more live reactions with you, Levi. Anyway, so, again, this is called Pride vs. Charity. His brandished arms are proof of victory. From behind, those two almighty symbols tell all. Oh my god, Escanor is such a badass! And Estarossa says, because the sun, as it was at the end of 184, the sun is like at its peak. And Estarossa says you clearly lost your senses. If you unleash that magic, all your friends behind you there will be burnt to a crisp. This heat is it's unbelievable. My armor is melting like butter. God, it's hot. If we can take revenge for Melados, I gladly let my body burn to its core. Oh! You sure about this? The shore of Lake Paynes is due west from our current location, is it not? Ban. Is it not ban? So what if it is? We're going to be burnt to toast anyway. Very well. Oh! Did Escanor just punch Estarossa in the face? I believe, what? I believe it was, you who said you could not die by any conventional means. Oh! Escanor just trolled you, Estarossa! Oh, cruel son! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! So, Escanor summoned the sun! Oh my god! Oh, that is so fucking cool! Oh, that is so fucking cool! Well, oh, hail the fucking sun! Oh, hail the sun! Oh, hail Apollo! If you don't know who Apollo is, then you're fucking crazy. Oh, hail Apollo! I swear to God, oh, hail Apollo! At this point, oh, hail Leo! I'm being a huge dork right now, so excuse me. Pride Flare. A massive pillar of smoke is rising from the direction of Lake Paynes. That ain't smoke, it's steam. That damn monster, he completely evaporated the entire lake in a blink of an eye. Oh my god. Estarossa, oh man, not bad at all. I definitely felt that one all over. And it's steam coming up, man. If I was just an instant later in deploying my darkness, I would have taken some mortal damage. Well then, I believe it was, it's time we brought this to an end. Now there's something we both can agree on. Blackout, you're finished, and what makes you say that? Full counter! Oh no! Oh no! Did he just use full counter? My darkness has completely swallowed up your sun, which means I've got an upper hand as far as our magic powers are concerned. And with full counter at my disposal, I can reflect any physical attack you unleash. No! Escanor! No! No! Escanor! I'm sure even you must realize the position you're in. This has been quite memorable, Escanor. Looks like it's finally been decided. Oh, for Pete's sake, you're ditching out on your chores again? Ah, there's no way I can shear all, the wool from these sheep before noon. You're being such a pessimist. You've still got more than a half an hour before noon. Oh, so it's not even noon yet. I thought it was noon. So I guess what happened at the end of 184 was this is when Escanor summoned the sun. So it's still not even noon yet. It was like I knew like it wasn't even noon yet. I knew it wasn't at the peak of day yet. I knew something was up. So we're still not at the peak of day. So as long as you keep your eyes on the sun, no matter where you galvan off to, as long as it's overhead, it'll always be staring right back down on you. Douche. Oh, my mighty attacks cannot reach thee, and who decided that? I didn't even see him attack. My blazing sun was swallowed up by a speck of darkness, and who decided that? Oh, Escanor! Oh! I wonder if it would have been different if the sun was like afternoon, like if it was closer towards dusk versus closer to noon. Because remember, I mentioned this in 184 too in my Manga Nerdigan live reaction, that you have to watch the position of the sun, because remember, Escanor's power, the magnitude and the amplification of his power depends on the time of day, because that's what was mentioned previously. So there you go. Holy shit! Cruel Sun, is this really a man? Who the fuck is he? Ah! His power levels are surging. They're swelling up even greater than they were before. The only one who gets to decide such things is me. Oh, Escanor! Oh my god, Escanor! He's such a goddamn troll! This is bad. You must flee, brother. Be gone! What the fuck? All of Escanor's might poured into one single attack incinerates Estarossa to dust. What? Incinerating the victor of the Clash of Titans has been decided. Woo! A vicious savage attack that turns even charity to dust. What? Estarossa is dead! What? Oh my god! So Estarossa is dead, and fucking A, Escanor can still keep going. Escanor can still keep going, because remember, his power is determined by the sun. He still has power to spare, because the sun is still not at noon. It's still not noon yet. So if more demons are coming, oh, you better watch the fuck out for Escanor, man. Whew! Okay, Levi, you're not jinxed anymore. You are no longer jinxed, because this chapter was fucking awesome. Man, all hail the sun, all hail Apollo, all hail Leo. Oh my god, this chapter, what is with manga this week? Oh man, and I'm about to do One Punch Man Manga Nerdigan live reactions. Wow! What do you think is going to happen next week? Oh my god. So, next week, we're going to see either more Escanor, or I hope we get to see more Escanor. We better see more Escanor trolling. We better. Like, I'm just starting to think, because I'm starting to realize this, that there is a new battle for the troll god, because Bleach is ending and Aizen totally stepped it up last week in Bleach. And I'm like thinking, Sinbad is a fucking troll. I'm telling you right now, if you haven't read Magi or Sinbad no Boken, Sinbad's a goddamn troll. Sinbad has everything according to plan. I swear to Kami and RC, Sinbad is a goddamn troll. He's up there. Escanor, man. Goddamn, Escanor. He's a motherfucking troll. Escanor is just a beast. He is awesome. All hail the motherfucking sun. All hail the sun. next week, and I want to know you Nerdigan's opinion on this, is if, do you think that we're going to see more Escanor, or do you think we're going to see more, we're going to see a little bit more of Melados in Purgatory, not Purgatory, in Limbo. That's what I was thinking, in Limbo. I think we're going to see a little bit of both, to be honest. I think we're going to see next week, it's going to be a little bit of Melados in Limbo, because I think we're going to get the reaction of the Demon King and Melados, and like Melados is going to tell the Demon King off and say, "See, motherfucker, my guy Escanor just whooped Esterosa's ass. He destroyed him. What you gonna do now? What you got left now?" So I think something like that's gonna happen, and maybe hopefully we see Escanor kick more ass, because I think that's why, going back to that panel because I know it was kind of random, where they were saying I'm not gonna get all this stuff done before noon. That's important because, again, it relates to Escanor's power, and also I think it relates to the fact that we're going to still see Escanor just keep destroying more of the Ten Commandments, because remember, Escanor doesn't weaken until dusk. So I'm thinking, because we're like right at the peak, we're almost at the peak of Escanor's power. Because Escanor's power, as I said earlier, Escanor's power peaks at noon. I think we're going to see more Escanor fighting demons, because the Ten Commandments. Because the Ten Commandments are going to sense, the other Ten Commandments are going to sense Esterosa's death, and they're going to be like, who the fuck just killed Esterosa? They're going to come, and Escanor's just going to start wiping motherfuckers out, and he's going to keep going until his power runs out. I think that's what's going to happen. And we'll probably get like little tidbits of Melados in Limbo with the Demon King. That's my prediction. I want to know what you Nerdigans thought of this chapter. Damn, Escanor is fucking awesome. Escanor is fucking awesome. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you want to help contribute to the Nerdigans Inc. expansion, right now I got a PS4 sitting here doing nothing at the moment, because I want to start doing streams and Let's Plays with you guys, with you Nerdigans, but I can't because I have no money to buy games. It's sad. The struggle is real at Struggle Apartment Studios. But there's two ways you can contribute. You can either donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon, or you can purchase something off the games off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links are in the description box below. If you want to do something different, like if you want to contribute like anime or anything else that's not in the Amazon wishlist, or if you want to do a collaboration like theories or whatnot in regards to manga or anime, you can message me on the Twits, or you can message me or leave comments in the YouTubes, and I will get back to you and we'll figure something out. And make sure, speaking of the Twits, make sure you follow me on the Twits so I can give you the latest updates and whatnot on all the shenanigans that I'm either doing on the YouTubes or on the interwebs and whatnot. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Say bye-bye, Levi. Bye!